third attempt of living with MZK. 3, 2, 1, action, God. And hello, welcome back to Living with MZK. My name is Mizar King for those who don't know me, but you all also know me as a TJ. If you don't follow me on my social media platforms, please follow me at Minnie_Zara_King. That is on Twitter as well as Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe down below and be part of the MZK empire. And if you're a returning subby, DT, hello, Empireneer. And if you also want to be called as an Empireneer, don't forget to subscribe down below, spirit. Don't forget. So, basically today we are leaving the story times, we are leaving the challenges. People have asked me, they want to get to know me on a deeper level, they want to get to know me more. So, they asked me to do a modeling journey. So, I'm giving the people what they want. This is what they want. This is what they need. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So basically, I'm gonna share what I've done in my modeling journey, what I've achieved, and then I'm gonna answer at the end Sabu Q&A session. Sabu, let's bond, brother, sister, mother, father, So I am a qualified modeling teacher. Let's start there. I'm a qualified modeling teacher under Sophisticated Models. I've been a teacher for 4 years. And I teach male models, of course. So if you want the details, if you want to be taught by me, comment down below and I'll give you the details. Then I can be your teacher and you can be my student, And then I've entered pageants, I've done fashion shows, I've done mannequins. Mannequins, if you don't know mannequins, it's like, when you walk into your fushini, that mannequin there, that little plastic doll, but now I was the human version. And then I'm also going to tell you my achievements, the campaigns that I've done. So let's start off with the campaigns that I've done. I've done 2 big campaigns in my life. So the first campaign was I was on Specsavers posters for a whole entire year. DT Nationwide. If you don't know what Nationwide is, I'm meaning Joburg, PE, Durban, Cape Town, Mpumalanga, DT, everywhere you think is in South Africa. Everywhere. And then the second one was VW. Sorry. VW was on, I think, a year and a half, because I remember after a year I shot and the poster was up for a year. A friend of mine messaged me and was like, oh, TJ, ngowe Luna. So I think that was a year and a half. I was nationwide, but mostly in PE because VW factory is in PE. So mainly in PE. So I've been a pageant boy since I was since I was So the first big pageant I entered was Mr. and Miss Port Elizabeth. That was 2010. And then I won the title Mr. Tiny Port Elizabeth 2010, as well as Mr. Personality. And then last year I went to Joburg to enter another pageant. This was like my biggest pageant that I've ever entered. So basically it was under Junior SA and I won Mr. Petite in South Africa. Best interview, best overall junior interview. I mean, best personality, duty, best everything. and then I was fortunate enough to travel overseas to represent South Africa under my title Mr. Petite in South Africa 2019. I traveled to Turkey and then I entered a pageant in Turkey under South Africa, and I was able to win Principal Junior Top Model of the Universe, Junior Top Model of the Year, Best Talent. Kalogo darling, we snatch bags, we secure. And then yes man guys, and then I've done many things, but that sums up the most things that I've done, the biggest things that I've done. And then now I'm gonna do some Q&A quick, fast. Number 1 of the questions: Will I do modeling forever? I mean, it's almost like, for example, if you ask your parent, will you do that certain job for a whole year? For me personally, I don't think I'll be doing modeling for my entire lifetime. I've done it for like 10 years now, so imagine me doing it for another 50 years. Guys. I mean, maybe at 24, I'm going to be like a top down. And people want me to enter Mr. South Africa. I'm like, guys, if you know the stress of pageantry, I don't see myself going through the most. I remember Junior SA, guys, me speaking to other like contestants. DT, guys, arrive late, -5 marks. Slouching, -5 marks. Slow, -5 marks. Niti, if you don't even interact, -5 marks. The stress, the level. So I think that answers your question. Number 2 is what type of model I am. So basically there's 15 types of model, and then I can sum it up to the top 3 type of models. There's a commercial model, there's a pageant model, there's a rap model. When you think of rap model, think of Kendall Jenner. When you think of pageant, think of Uzozibini, Miss South Africa, Mr. South Africa, Miss Universe, Mr. Universe. And then when you get commercial model, I feel like think of influencer, Chom. Think of the influencer. So I feel like I'm in between pageantry and commercial model. Reasons being, I've entered so many pageants. And then the second one is commercial model. I mean, Instagram, that's where I try and bring my audience, you know. That's where I show off the clothes that maybe this brand gives me that clothing. I show off that clothing. And I'm venting more into that type of modeling detail. I want to take a break and pageant. Sorry, my mic is falling. Yo, yawasana yaphuncuka imic yaphuncuka. So, and then the second last question is, have I ever had a downfall? I mean, like, I feel like everybody in their life has had a downfall. Whether it's a relationship, you've had a downfall in your relationship. Whether it's what you're doing at school, you've had a downfall with your books. Am I correct? So obviously I've had a downfall, guys, like obviously. It's not by... Obviously, I've had a downfall. And people are like, TJ, when have you ever had a downfall? Because you shine. Guys, if you know me, I'm a very, 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 very... Yes, I might be showing you many things on social media. But personally, I'm a very, very private person. And that's what I've learned, man, guys. Don't showcase everything. Especially if you want to go into the entertainment industry, into the money industry. Teach yourself to not showcase everything. Because that's when you're going to have your most downfalls. And then the last question is, what advice do I have for somebody who wants to be a model? I feel like Lemaike and Dick. Come and Ikube, guys. So the question was, what advice do I have for somebody who wants to go into the modeling industry? The best advice I can ever give anybody, and the best advice that I've ever received, is don't take every downfall as a slap in the face. Don't take every door that closes in your face as a goodbye. You know, no matter if that same door closes in your face again. When you fail, do you give up? No, you knock again. And what do you get? You get a better mark. So don't ever think just because this door closed in my face. If it closes again, sweetie, break it. Did he carve it? Did he kick it? So all in all, my advice is don't be scared. Don't ever one-side your mind. Don't ever box yourself in this certain thing. Be open-minded. So, without further ado, that sums up my modeling journey video. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video with your friends, and your friends must share with their friends. Don't forget to share with your mother, so your mother can share with Ipestizake. While they're sipping tea, they can watch some Living with MZK. Without further ado, don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms. That is @Minnie_Zara_King. That is on Twitter as well as Instagram. Without further ado, your executive producer is out. This is Living with MZK Suri.